pass it to you. Oh. Pass it. Hey everyone, my name's Matt.
And I'm Zach.
And together we're
Reaching New Faith.
Our big idea today is by faith, I am patient. And this month we're learning all about Noah.
Noah. Last name?
No, just Noah.
Oh, Noah.
Not like
Noah.
Noah.
In the Bible.
Yeah, in the Bible.
Hey, I was confused a little bit by what you're wearing.
Jeans,
Because
t-shirt.
earlier you were wearing something a little different. It was
No.
It's like you were preparing for a flood,
No.
or like
No.
Like you really like the rain.
I do like the rain. It's cool, but it's
Like,
this is what I'm wearing. I don't need to change. I can wait. I'm patient. Everything's good.
Okay, because backstage I saw something that kind of told a different story. I just want to make sure. Were you?
No.
Is there anything else that you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm good. Cool.
Matt, where'd you go? Oh dear.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's happening. The rain, the flood. It's finally coming. I love the rain.
Whoa, what's that? What's that sound? Is that thunder? I don't like thunder.
Oh.
It's very loud, very loud.
Hey.
I don't like it.
Rain normally comes with a little bit of thunder. It's not so bad. Why don't you join me in all of the excitement? It's gonna be great if you join me.
No.
It might help you not be so scared.
No.
What do you say?
No, I don't like the
What
rain.
do
I
you
don't like
say?
thunder. I don't like
What
thunder.
do you say?
Okay, fine.
It's gonna be great. You'll love it.
Okay. I guess it's not so bad.
Yeah. And here's the umbrella to match.
Whoa. No. I'm not gonna get struck by lightning.
Hey,
by
no.
holding that thing.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. If the animals can do it, we can do it. Just breathe. Ready? Yeah. One more time. See?
No, I do feel better.
It's gonna be okay. I don't know how they did it though. Maybe it was a little soundproof.
What?
Maybe the ark was soundproof.
Maybe the ark was clown-proof?
No, maybe the ark was soundproof.
Maybe the ark had satellite television?
Maybe the ark was soundproof.
Oh, soundproof. Okay, yeah. Well, we did learn last week that the ark was waterproof, so maybe that helped with the sound too. Or maybe they were just really good at being really patient.
Yeah, animals are pretty smart. I mean, they know how to respond really well in storms.
How do you know about that?
Read it in a book once. I mean, they're smart animals. Cows, when it rains, they just lay down.
Cows lay down and you know what? That's actually probably helpful on the ark.
No. But how did they all get round? I mean, did you ever think about it? So many animals. How would Noah get them all onto the boat at once?
God probably did it. Like in the way God would do things.
Oh, that makes sense. But I mean, did God just show up one day and scare the bejeebies out of Noah?
The what?
Bejeebies.
Kalibis?
The letter B, the letter G.
Pajamas?
No, what?
Bandanas? Salamander? Cantaloupe? Penelope? Penelope? Tom Cruise?
No, bejeebies, the thing that scared you when the thunder showed up. Oh.
But why would he react like that? I mean, it's just animals.
Yeah, but it was all of the animals.
Nah. So.
All the animals.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because if I say it like this, it's more dramatic. But did you ever think about it? All of them, the big ones, the little ones, the big scary animals that went roar, and the little bitty ones that were like roar, 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 roar. The teeth. I mean, the teeth.
All the animals? All the animals?
Yeah, like all the animals, like bears and lions.
Or elephants and snakes?
Yeah, how did all of the big animals not step on the little animals?
Well, we found out last week that the ark was built in stories.
Bill, why would you build a boat with books? Like bedtime stories and
I'm
Bibles?
sorry, no. I misled you there. It was built in stories like in a building. Like they have first floor, second floor, third floor. Yeah. So it was built in stories, so maybe
I could see
it was
that.
organized that
Yeah,
way.
that's good, yeah.
Or maybe God was like,
Attention all bears and lions. You are to report to the starboard side of the ark. Stay away from the deer and the gazelles. Away, deer and gazelles are in the red zone. In the red zone. Weird claw animals run around in the back of the boat.
I don't know, it could be something like that.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Or maybe they're like, hey, you lions, you settle down back there. I'll turn this ark right around.
Yeah. Or you elephants, you need to tone it down back there.
That's right. Watch your step. There's a marmot under your foot.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm talking like that. Do you think that's how Noah talked?
Yes. I never really thought about how they got all on the boat.
Well, people all do think a little bit different about how it works.
Well, in the pictures I've seen, it was always animals walking in a single file line.
But that would have taken forever, one single file line to get all the animals on the boat.
Again, not if you had God directing them.
Yes, but that would have taken a lot of patience to wait till all of that got sorted out.
That's right. Like 40 days, long time?
40 days was just for the rain.
Just for the rain? 40 days for just for the rain? It took them over 100 years to deal with all of that?
Yeah, and then get this. After that, it took 7 more days for all of the animals to get off of the ark. Then they had to wait another 40 days for all of the rain to stop. And then after that, 150 more days for all of the water to fall down. And then another 2.5 months just to wait till everything was clear and they could step on the ground. He was only 600 years old when it all started. And by the end, he was 601 years old. Pretty wild.
It took them a whole year on that boat? Man, that takes some crazy patience.
Do you think we could do that?
Do what?
Wait.
For what?
Like, wait in the same spot like they did. Just sit there and do nothing and wait.
But for how long?
I don't know. Let's just see what happens and try it.
Okay.
How long has it been? We've been waiting forever.
No, man. No, we got it. We can go a little longer. We can do this.
But how long is this? Guys,
It's probably been weeks.
weeks? No,
Weeks.
no, hold on. Guys,
Minimum days.
guys, how long has it been? 2 minutes?
Only 2 minutes?
I can't go on any longer. I can't do it. I can't do it.
You did this to me!
You told me it was a good idea. But I know it's your idea. Maybe you're right. We probably couldn't have done it. Stayed on a boat that long and that still.
No. It must have taken some crazy faith for him to wait that long.
I don't know if Noah had crazy faith, but he had some faith. I mean, it takes a lot of patience and faith when God tells you to do something.
Sometimes it feels exactly like what happened to Noah, where God will say something to you and then it feels like 100 years before anything happens.
The faith that we have sometimes helps us deal with times where we feel potentially stuck.
That's right. Sometimes feeling stuck is like just waiting to grow up or being stuck on a boat for a whole year.
That's right, but God is always there in the midst of it all. And sometimes learning patience is for our own good.
That's right. I mean, Imagine how bad it would have been if Noah didn't wait for a whole year. He would have been a crazy person on a boat on dry land. No rain, no flood.
No rain, nothing. And patience protects us just as much as it builds us up.
When we hear from God, sometimes we're made to wait before we see what he says come to pass.
That's absolutely right. Just like Noah had to wait for the fulfillment of his boat being built and rounding up all the animals, he's gonna do the same for us.
Yeah, and sometimes we have to wait for God, and it's not actually a punishment. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's a way for God to show us his love and his protection for us.
So we can see that in every season that God is there for us, so we can reach new levels of faith.
When we reach new levels of patience in our lives, we also reach new levels of faith. And it's in those moments we see God's love and protection in our lives.
That's right. And in everything that we're continually learning, in what we read, God loves us so very much. I'm Matt.
And I'm Zach.
God loves you,
And
we love you too.
Karate!
Karate chop! Bow, 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 I'm gonna do